Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Back to the Cardboard. This is Shannon here. And in this episode, I've got a card for my bench registry. I got some Griffey Jr cards, and I got probably one of the toughest, but yet most fulfilling through the mail autographs that I'd ever received. And it's from, from 31, 32 years ago possibly. So check out this episode. And hey, before I forget, I never asked for this, but remember to like this video and subscribe. So that way I can have more likes and subscribers. How about that? All right, thank you. Let's flip the camera around and take a look at it. All right, first thing I want to show you guys is this package came in the mail yesterday. I picked this up from 4 Sharp Corners off of eBay. Be sure to check them out and check out their website as well. I got some really great deals. I thought I got a pretty good deal on this as well. This is a 1984 Johnny Bench in a Gem Mint 10, 1984 Fleer, that is. And it's got him listed as first base and third base. No longer a catcher. And the reason why, this was his last year, playing year, 83. And that year he went 255 with 12 home runs and 54 RBIs. Believe it or not, he tried to steal a base. I don't know what the whole circumstances was around that, but with his bad knees and everything, he did try to steal. And a little known fact, he is, with 10 or more attempts, the Reds' highest stolen base percentage holder of all time. In 75, he went 11-0, 11 stolen base attempts, and never got caught a single time. But in 83, he was 0-1. But that's the 84 Fleer Johnny Bench going into my PSA set registry. Then next up, I got a 96 Upper Deck. This is King Griffey Jr course. This is a cut above entitled Fun Loving, and it's a nice looking card. The die cut there across the top. Like this card, and that's true about Griffey Jr as well. Some of the stars today, I guess that's why they're so appealing. Guys like Ronald Acuna Jr. and Juan Soto. They're young, fun-loving guys, and they're really fun to watch because of that. And Griffey was the same way. If you guys remember him, he was really, as this card says, a cut above. Okay, the next card I want to show you is a 95 Fleer hitting machine, Fleer Ultra hitting machine of King Griffey Jr. I really like this card a lot. Got the hitting machine in behind him cut out, so you can see machinery kind of in the background there. Gold foil across the bottom. The back is got a little gold on it there. This is card number 6 of 10, not 6 of 10. Of course, this is the 95. This is, if you look at Griffey's stats in 95, he really was really his worst year, and mainly because earlier in the year he hurt his left wrist, and probably one of the greatest catches of all time. It ended up missing half a season, but let's take a look at that right now.
The 3-2 pitch on the way, swing, and it's a fly ball, right center field and deep. On the run, Diaz and Griffey. Griffey up against the wall, jumps up, and he makes the catch and crashes into the fence. Griffey leaped right into the wall at the 380 mark, and he made the catch and fell to the warning track. Griffey just stayed on the warning track, and he hurt himself. Griffey dove into that fence. Alex Diaz showed everybody that he made the grab, but Griffey really hurt his left hand or his left wrist.
And he did make the catch. Oh, what an amazing play.
One of the best catches I have ever seen at any time.
I think that's the best one I've ever seen.
So after that catch, he missed, the rest of the season anyway. And during his rehabilitation, his teammates kind of razzed him a little bit, and was questioning him. He's like, what are you going to do now, Griffey, to help the team? And all Griffey could respond was, hey, you guys, you make it to the playoffs, and then you can jump on my back. And guess what? That's exactly what happened. Griffey ended up coming back from his wrist. I think he had surgery on it, and got healed up 2 weeks earlier than he should have. And the Mariners ended up winning the American League West division and going on to the American League Division Championship against the Yankees. The Yankees made a wild card and ended up playing them. And the Mariners, of course, beat them to go on to play the Indians that year, 95, in the ALCS, which the Indians won. But it was kind of a defining moment for both teams, really, the Mariners and the Yankees. The Mariners pretty much established Seattle as a baseball town, thanks in large part to this guy right here who carried them to the win past the Yankees. And then it defined the Yankees for the late 90s anyway, because they became once again the tremendous dynasty, really, that they had always been. There in the late 90s, winning the series in 96, 98, 99, and 2000. So I thought that was pretty cool. The 95 season, the catch, and the whole history about that. Pretty neat. And that's the 1995 hitting machine, Ken Griffey Jr. Next up, I've got a 1995 Fleer. See it there at the top. This is the headliner. Nice looking card. Ken Griffey Jr. May the 2nd, 1995. Called him one of the best hitters in the world. Might very well end up as one of the best ball players of all time. Said Frank Thomas. Pretty cool. But that's the 95 Fleer headliner. All right, next up, I got a 99 Upper Deck Fleer SPX of Ken Griffey Jr. This is, I know I have a lot of them. I say it quite a bit. This is one of my favorite cards of him as well. Nice looking back there with his stats, but the front on this is just pretty amazing. Really can't do it much justice, but it's got that gold embossed symbols down there in the bottom. Really like a 99 Upper Deck SPX. And then last but not least, this card, index card, I got in the late 80s. I want to say I got it around 87 or 88, and I sent this off to Riverfront Stadium. It's about the same time I got my bench card signed, but this is from none other than the legendary owner of the Cincinnati Reds, Marge Schott. Pretty cool. It's got Wolves and Licks and got Shotzi number 2 down there at the bottom. It kind of threw me there for a second when I first pulled this out. I was like, wait a minute, that's not, I didn't get it in 2002. It was late 90s, or I'm sorry, late 80s. But that is from Shotzi. Shotzi number 2 anyway. Marge was a very controversial manager for the Reds. Those that remember her or read anything about her, she was in trouble quite a bit with the press, but I'll tell you what, she did a lot of philanthropy work. She was very giving to the Cincinnati community, especially the Children's Hospital and the Cincinnati Zoo. But Marge was, well, you either liked her or you hated her. In Pete Rose's book that I just recently read, My Prison Without Bars, he, from what all I could gather, he really liked Marge and went to her different parties a lot, but she was always seen with Shotzi, her big St. Bernard dog. Marge ended up passing away in 2004, complications from, I guess, all her life of smoking. So kids, let that be a lesson to you. Don't smoke. It's bad for you. But anyway, guys, hey, that's all I got. I appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you hanging out with me. I just want to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas, and God bless you. God bless America. And until next time, peace.